All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Camping with the Confers. So if you checked out our video last week, you saw that we are leaving Nickerson State Park, and today we are headed to one of the #1 rated campgrounds in America. So today we'll be checking into Normandy Farms here in Foxboro, Massachusetts, which is right outside of Boston. So we're going to use this as kind of our base camp to go check out the Boston area and see what all we can find to do there. Stick around to the end of the video and we'll tell you guys where we're headed to for our next stop in this series of traveling the New England states, New York, and even going up into Canada.
This is a big place.
What's the word?
There's a lot of information. Well, most importantly, we need to get our propane tank filled.
Right.
So we're going to do that first.
Okay.
And then for first timers, a ranger meets you and they take you to your site.
So the ranger's going to meet us here at the truck and take us to the propane?
They're going to meet us here.
Where? Okay.
We're here.
All right.
But propane's here. So she said we could go back here to get our propane and then go here to meet the ranger. So we have to display this
In the
at
truck?
all times. And we can scan this QR code for activities throughout the stay, and there's just a lot of, this whole thing is full of
Wow. Okay, so should I carry the propane tank over there, or can we take the whole rig?
You could take the whole truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, lead me in the right direction.
Okay.
I'll tell you, it's been a day or a weekend. So we've had all of our other issues, no big deal. We've gotten over it, whatever. We stop here at Normandy Farms, stop to get propane, fill everything up. I go to strap the propane tank down and the little buckle broke. So I gotta fix that when we get to our site too. So always something. RV living, gotta love it.
I'm really happy that we changed to these stairs. We used to have the MORRIDE ones that folded up. They were very stable, but all the dirt went on the inside. So now we got this, what's it called?
Torque Lift Glow Step Revolution.
So you have this lock that holds the stairs in place. Assistant. Just like that. Oh wait, I gotta adjust this one.
Well, you probably want your last step too.
Oh, okay. Do I have to make it go back up?
Nope, just lift the handle and pull it back out one more.
Oh. Yes, I do.
There you go.
There we go. And they're super stable, but easy to adjust too. There. So I just needed another one. There you
Boom.
go. And they call them the glow step because these little glow in the dark things. So like last night, the campground we were at was pitch black at night, and so you could see.
Good
Very
work.
Nice.
Slide me, Clyde. I'll tell you what, we got this new Schwintech put on, and this thing has worked seamlessly ever since. Knock on wood. But yeah, if you have a Schwintech and you have issues with it, they have redesigned the system, and I think they might have got it fixed. Check out this. Perfect every single time.
I'm not gonna lie, I can use some AC after the last few days. 4 days, boondocking. We are cranking the AC the next 2 days.
All right, guys, so welcome back to another episode of Camping with the Confers.
I'm Shelly, and this is Michael.
So we are set up here at Normandy Farms,
Yeah.
Normandy Family Farms,
Yes.
just
and
outside of Boston, Massachusetts.
So, as he said, this is outside of Boston, Massachusetts. So we're primarily staying at this campground to visit Boston, but this campground is amazing. It's huge. I mean, we'll show you a little bit about it while we're here, but they have 3 pools. They actually have a farm. They have animals. They have the activity center, a recreation center, a camper's kitchen, the store, you know, all the things. We'll show you our site.
And they have propane, because we ran out of propane, and as soon as we got here, they went ahead and filled us up. So that's a nice option to have.
Ooh, but we have a little bit of work to do before we can go out exploring and make some lunch. But why don't you show them the site, and I'll get you some food for your belly,
I like the sound of that.
and then we'll carry on.
Sounds like a plan. Carrying on. So let me show you guys the site that we have. All right, guys, so we are in site P5 here at Normandy Farms. It's a little bit of a grade uphill to get parked. We got plenty of room over here. It's water and electric. Nice big green space over here. Wide driveway. They are all gravel, but they're really level side to side. Oh, here comes Shelly K.
Did you tell them?
What?
It's True Blue Tuesday.
It is True Blue Tuesday.
So join the movement, True Blue Tuesday, support law enforcement. And I got these great little earrings to go with my blue.
Nice. Go make me a sandwich.
I'm working on it.
All right, so continuing the tour, you got a little fire pit, nice little green space. They do have picnic tables set up for you. Little green space back behind us. Got the dogs wrapped around that one. It's a little bit of a drop off, but we might go sit back there in the shade this evening. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is P5 at Normandy Farms, just outside of Boston, Massachusetts.
Schedule a massage.
Nice.
That's like, and they also have a fitness center.
I saw the fitness center by the indoor pool.
Oh, okay. I did not see that. And apparently there's like world-class disc golfing here, so we are going to check that out. I want to check out this camper's kitchen though. And they play a movie nightly at the pool. Tonight is Finding Nemo, so we'll probably sit that one out.
Yeah, probably so.
Fun fact, they had their New England Grand Design Rally right here 2 weeks ago. If we would have known that, we could have planned our trip a couple weeks sooner.
But we didn't. All right, so that camper's kitchen is legit. They've got burgers, hot dogs, calamari, cheese fries, french fries, pizza,
Brisket,
pulled pork, ice cream for days. Yeah, a little bit of everything in
Did
there.
you say breakfast food?
Oh no, and breakfast food. So we might be hitting up the camper's kitchen here in the next couple of days. We're not here for very long, just a couple days stop off on our way north. But so far, first impressions of Normandy Farms, pretty freaking nice.
Yeah, I wish we had more time here, but that just means we'll have to come back.
Yeah, like there's a playground over here for the kids that would make schools jealous. I mean, it's huge. We already did laundry. Their washer and dryer facilities, there's like 3 or 4 different ones. You can download an app on your phone if you don't have quarters, and your first 2 cycles are half off if you download the app and pay for your laundry that way.
Did you download?
No, I did not.
We would have saved money.
Right, but I already had the washers going before I read the little billboard that's going on in there. So
The more you know.
the more you know.
Oh,
So
that's the playground.
learn from my mistake. Oh, let me turn you this way. Look at this playground back here. It's huge.
Cute, like a little barn, and they do actually have animals here. Like, you know, it's a farm. They have horses and goats and sheep and donkeys. I don't know what else. Those are the things that I saw while we were getting propane earlier.
Okay, well, let's get on and check those out. It's a huge place, so like you're gonna need a
Kind
map.
of an odd place for a dump station, though.
Yeah, we're walking through the dump station right now.
I
But
bet they have several dump stations.
from where we're parked, this is the perfect place for a dump station. because it's on our way out. So we'll hit it pretty quick.
Just look how pretty it is.
Yeah, lots of big trees. The roads are nice and wide. Oh, look at that pretty lady.
Back here's the recreation lodge where they do a bunch of things, and they have activities every day too, like family game activities.
Right. So we're gonna go down here and make some supper. Got the pickleball back there. Big tree. Basketball. Goofball.
He's so funny. There's another swimming pool.
Yeah.
They also have an indoor swimming pool. So 3 outdoor and 1 indoor.
Yeah, and the one that's indoor, there was also a hot tub in there.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if you guys can see it down there, but they even have their own baseball diamonds.
and there's a pond down there.
Yeah.
I don't
And-
know if they had water activities.
A little take-a-book library and a puppy station.
They have a security gate that is legit security gate. They have it manned 24 hours a day. You have to have your pass to get through the gates.
And your wristband.
You have to have your wristband on anywhere in the resort that you go.
I like it. Several cabins you can rent. And they're very serious about their speed limit. It is 9 miles an hour all the way through here. And I think the golf carts might be governed to 9 miles an hour, because when we were following the guy in, he was at 9 miles an hour exactly all the way down to our site. So
I'm guessing they get a lot of questions from people about Boston, because I asked one question about Boston and she gave me this like 10-page double-sided document on suggestions of how to get there and restaurants and things to see and such and such. There's even a map.
Boston must be the place to go while you're here.
Nice.
All right, left at the stop sign, dear. What'd you get?
Chicken tenders.
Your little chicken nuggets, because she's 12. Shelly K, you get a buffalo chicken pizza?
I did.
That looks good.
That's what I got. You got
And I ordered some coleslaw, potato salad, and wangs. Nummy. And we found this little private dining area up here, all to ourselves.
Yeah, look at the view over there. This pizza is hot, hot, hot. This is hot, hot, hot.
So good morning, guys. Day 2.
Can you tell where we're at? I don't know if you can, because your hat's blocking it. There we go.
So this is day 2 at Normandy Farms, and we are parking at the Gillette Center here.
Gillette Stadium.
Gillette Stadium, yeah. So we're parking here, it's free to park here, and we're walking over to pick up the subway to head into Boston.
Yep, and this was only about a 10-minute drive from the campground.
Well, it's a 10-minute drive to get to the Gillette Stadium, and then another 20 minutes to find the right parking lot at the Gillette Stadium.
It was kind of hard to find. Well, it's not. It's just that it's a massive parking lot, but you park in section 4C, and it is free to park. And right at 4C is the entrance. I guess 4C, 4B is the entrance that you go down to get on the subway.
Yep.
So
we're off to the subway. Got to figure out how to get tickets and stuff for that, and head into town. And we'll show you what we're getting into in Boston.
At least we already parked the car.
Park the car at the car park. All right, let's go.
All right.
So you do not take the green line, you take the purple line after we walk like a half a mile to figure out that we went to the wrong line.
Yes.
So it runs all the way into South Station. South Station. This is where we're getting off. We just talked to the guy here at the train. He said to get onto the third car down. The conductor will come through and give us a ticket. So here's the third car down. We're gonna go in and get a ticket. So we're on the train.
It was an adventure to get here, just
Right.
in itself.
Air conditioned, it's really clean. There's little tables.
Yeah.
Elena's making fun of us.
I don't know how much it costs yet, but we will tell you. We want you to learn from our mistakes.
Right.
Make it easier for you.
Yeah. Don't go green. Go purple.
Somewhere you do the green.
I don't know.
She said green is when you get into Boston, but I don't know if that means do you take green to come back? I don't know.
Not a clue. But we're gonna find out today, and we'll let you know. All right. So we're on the move. I'll be curious to see how long it takes us to get all the way down there. I mean, the train left exactly on time.
We got our tickets.
It was $8.75 per person, one way. So, yeah, I'm gonna say it's an hour to get there. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know that this is the best way to get there. I will do some research and get back to you. I guess I should have done better research.
Time-wise, it seems like, because it's a very slow-moving train. So, time-wise, we'll see how long it takes us to get from Foxboro to South Station. Alright, so we just figured it out. We got our first stop at 10:49. So when I was looking at the schedule, we should be to South Station at 11:30. So it's a 1 hour train ride from Foxboro to South Station.
But for $8.75 and not having to deal with traffic or
And
parking
and everything else.
yeah, I think it's worth it.
It's a slow ride, but you know, it's an easy one. It's smooth.
You could take a nap.
Right. Or edit
you
videos.
can do videos. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
There you go. So, the more you know, it takes an hour. Alright guys, so we made it into town, got off of the train. We're going to start the walk to the Freedom Trail, and we did just a maps from where we got off of the train to the campground, and it was a 50-minute drive and then an hour train ride, so it only cost us really an extra 10 minutes to not have to deal with this traffic. I don't know how noisy it is on this video, but this is a very noisy city so far. Alright, so we made it.
There's the sign for the green line. That's what I thought we were doing.
Oh yeah. So that would have been super easy. So we have a 4-minute audio to start the tour for the Freedom Trail. And then supposedly we just follow some colored bricks that takes us all around, right?
Yep, to every stop. There's 16 stops on the Freedom Trail.
Let's go in the visitor center.
Yep.
What do you think, Lola?
I don't have one.
We just follow the bricks. It takes us all the way through to see all the stops on the Freedom Tour. Another stop on the Freedom Trail is the Granary Cemetery. And Paul Revere, John Hancock, and Samuel Adams are all buried here. So let's see if we can find their tombstones. Headstones? What are they? I think both. But there's a bunch of them in here, and they are old.
So maybe you already knew this, I did not. But Paul Revere was not the only one that rode on horseback to warn that the British were coming. It was a group of them, but he only became famous because later a poet wrote a poem about the event, and he chose the name Paul Revere because it rhymed with the rest of the words in the poet, and from that poem he became famous.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Look at that monster right there. Giant Polish sausage, chips, and a soda for like 14 bucks. And I'm not sure what Shelly and Elena got yet, but I'm waiting for them to get up here.
So Elena says I have something in my beard. I don't know.
This reminds me of somewhere like Cheers would be. All right, girls, we're 5.5 miles in so far. How's the feet feeling? Good?
Is it better than bike riding?
Yeah, it sure is.
Your feet just have more practice. You can if you want to. All right, so we are here at the Paul Revere house now. We're not allowed to do any photo or video while we're inside, but we'll kind of give you guys a rundown of what it looks like in there. It's the last remaining original structure from old Boston. Everything else is gone. This is the last one, so let's go check it out.
I also learned that Paul Revere had 8 children, and then when the birth of his 8th child was born, his wife died along with that child. So then he remarried to Rebecca? Yes. Rachel? I don't know. Anyways, then he remarried and had another 8 children. He had a total of 16 children, but 5 of them died. They made it a point to say the house wasn't really as crowded as you would think with 16 children because 5 of them died. Kind of a not nice way to put it.
Look at that. There's a Campin with the Confers sighting. Nice. All right, so Surprise National Park. We're just walking down through Boston and we ran into the Boston National Historic Park. Didn't know it was a thing, did you guys?
No, I mean, I knew that we were doing the Freedom Trail, but I didn't know that this was a part of it.
Yeah.
So now I can get my book stamped here.
Nice. All right, another park in the books, huh?
It's really remarkable.
Another one. Now, do I put it on the same page? I feel like yes.
I would say yes.
Because it's still part of.
That was the most
Okay.
fast
Navy Yard,
Yes, sir.
which is where
Maybe not
we're
the
at.
fastest. It was built for speed and durability. The design was
Nice.
15 feet
I'm gonna take
of
this
hull
one for
length
my other book.
over a British frigate.
There's the Freedom Trail one.
Trail.
Philadelphia. And it gave
Old Ironsides herself.
It's made for my size.
I couldn't resist. So,
Good work.
I made it. I still want to know what this is.
I don't know.
If you know what this is, will you leave it below in the comments? I have no idea.
Turn something. I think we need to go down another level.
to walk back. But right by the USS Constitution is a water taxi that you can take for $3.75 that will take you back across the other side.
Great, and save a bunch of time and steps.
Yeah, it's like a 30-minute walk back, and it's 90 degrees. We've just been sweating our butts off all day. The Bourbon Sunrise Fish Bowl.
That's so good.
Should we have a race?
Ready?
Set, go.
Go. All right, so we just got off the train back at the Gillette Stadium. There was no air conditioning on that car. It was a hot ride back for about an hour. I think Elena's grumpy from being hot. That's a fake smile. So we're going back to the truck, head back to the campground, feed the dogs, take a shower.
Make some dinner, relax.
Maybe go to the swimming pool. We'll see. The wind's kicking up, so I don't know if it's going to rain or what's going on.
Okay, it was a long day.
It's been a long 2 days.
Yeah.
So we're finishing up here at Normandy Farms. They call this a camping resort, and it's definitely a resort. This place is super, super nice.
Yeah, I would definitely come back here again. It's very family friendly, lots of stuff to do. But
Yeah.
Boston, what's your
Boston.
what did you like, or what surprised you? Both.
Wow.
Or was there something you didn't like?
So the one thing that we learned about Boston was take the public transit. It'll save you a ton of time of driving and dealing with traffic and parking. And it's super cheap. It's like $3.75 a person for a one-way ticket into town.
Yeah, once you figure out what line you're supposed to be on and how all that goes. That was a little confusing to us at first, but we figured it out.
Yeah, and drop a pin on your maps when you get to the station that you got on and off of so you can find that station again. Thankfully, I thought of that and actually dropped a pin so we could find our way back.
I was surprised that I didn't hear more of the Boston accent that you know.
Yeah,
you're
I
used to
feel like
hearing.
maybe that's like a old town Boston or something. I don't know.
I was just kind of surprised about that. The only thing that I didn't like
The
was
heat.
yeah, it was just so hot.
Yeah, it was like 92 degrees today.
Yeah.
And whenever you felt a breeze, you were like, but then the breeze went away.
I want to know, is that normal for July in Boston? Is it, or is it just like a fluke that we just happened to be here when it was super hot?
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
What about you? What was your favorite thing about Boston?
my favorite thing was the history, just going around and seeing, I learned so many things, about.
Yeah, Samuel Adams didn't just make beer. Who knew?
And Paul Revere was not the only one that went to warn them.
Yeah, that the
about
redcoats are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name just happened to rhyme in a poem.
Yeah.
Who knew?
So that was interesting. The USS Constitution was really cool. I really liked touring that ship.
If
I
you're
don't
a
even
tall
know-
guy, be careful when you get down to the third floor underwater. It gets a little
It is the
tight.
oldest floating vessel.
still on the water.
Yeah, still on the water. Yeah, I think in the world or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But any hoots, we're getting ready to go to bed. Call this weekend or this stop on this trip
Yeah, we got another travel day tomorrow.
yeah,
so
we got a 5-hour travel day tomorrow. We're heading further north. So
come back next week as we venture into Bar Harbor, Maine.
yeah, so we're headed further north. We're gonna go up into Maine and keep this adventure going.
Yeah, when they talk about trip planning and you talk about the big rocks and the little rocks, this was our big rock, was going to Acadia National Park. So we essentially built the rest of the trip around
Getting
that
there
destination.
and getting back to our home base. So until next week, guys.
Keep your adventures going.
See you guys next week.